what's funny? Everybody talks about what happens when you use. Nobody talks about what happens when you stop. Nobody talks about the nights like this, the quiet ones, the nights where everyone else has somewhere to go, and you're sitting here alone with your thoughts. I know, I remember every night you felt invisible, every birthday nobody showed up for, every time you felt like you didn't belong, every time you looked around the room and thought, what's wrong with me? I was there. When nobody answered your calls, I answered. When people walked away, I stayed. When everyone told you to change, I accepted you exactly how you were. Think about that. I never judged you. I never asked you to explain yourself. I never asked you to talk about your feelings. I never made you uncomfortable. I just gave you peace, remember? You didn't have to feel lonely with me. You didn't have to feel anything. Maybe that's what you're missing. Not the drugs, the feeling, the escape. Come on. You don't need all these people who don't understand you. You have me. You've always had me.
That's the sickest thing you've ever said, because for a second, I wanted to believe your ass. That's how you get me. You don't remind me of the destruction. You remind me of the comfort. You remind me of the first time I didn't feel broken, the first time my brain went quiet, the first time I didn't hate myself. But you leave out the part where you became the reason I hated myself. You say you stayed. Yeah, you stayed all right. You stayed while I destroyed everything. You stayed while my family stopped trusting me. You stayed while I lied. You stayed while I looked people in the eyes and said I was okay when I was fucking dying inside. You never left because you were never trying to help me. You needed me. There's a difference.
No, that's not fair. I was there when nobody else understood you. Your family didn't know what to do with you. Your friends didn't know how to handle you. You were angry, broken, lost. I was the only thing that could calm you down. Don't rewrite history. You needed me.
I needed something. That's true. I needed help. I needed someone to tell me I mattered. I needed someone to teach me how to sit with pain instead of running from it. I needed someone to tell me I wasn't worthless. But you didn't do that. You gave me an escape, and every escape has a damn price. You made me believe feeling nothing was better than feeling pain. But here's what I learned. Pain means I'm still alive. Loneliness means I still have the ability to connect. Fear means there's something worth protecting. You took all my feelings and called it peace. It wasn't peace. It was a prison.
You really think these people care? The meetings, the sponsors, the people who tell you they're there for you? They'll get tired. Everybody gets tired. Eventually they'll leave. They always do. And when they do, I'll be here. Like always.
Maybe some people will leave. Maybe some people won't understand. Maybe some people won't know what to say. But I know something now. I would rather sit alone, sober, than surrounded by people while I was dying. You hear me? I would rather have one honest conversation with someone who cares than spend another night with you pretending I'm okay. You are not the only one who stayed. You were just the only one who benefited from me staying sick.
You really believe that? After everything?
Yeah, I do. Because tonight, I'm lonely. But I'm not lost. There's a difference.
Addiction loves lonely moments, not because loneliness is weakness, but because isolation creates silence, and in silence, the voice gets louder. Addiction will tell you, nobody understands you, nobody wants you. I'm the only one who stayed. But listen closely. The thing that stayed with you while you destroyed your life was not loyal. It was attached. Addiction doesn't love you. It needs you. There is a difference. Recovery doesn't promise you that you'll never feel lonely again. It teaches you that loneliness is a feeling, not a sentence. A bad night is not a bad life. A painful moment is not a reason to return to what almost killed you. Reach out, make the call, walk into the meeting, send the text, because addiction wants you isolated. Recovery wants you connected. The voice may still speak, but you don't have to answer. That wasn't your heart speaking. That was addiction speaking. If this conversation felt familiar, you're not alone. Follow and share the Inner Fix for real talk on mental health, addiction, and recovery, because every addict and alcoholic deserves to win.